Inc., and I'm with the Protective Services Department. We also house the Police Academy in our building, and we do the Fire Service Administration program, which is a new degree plan that we're being offered. First, we're going to go ahead and talk about the Police Academy because that's one of our larger attractions here in the department, and then we'll go over the Criminal Justice Department as well as Fire Service Administration. So we have 3 daytime academies and we have 1 night academy. The night academy will start February 1st of next year. The first daytime academy will start January 11th, and we are currently open for taking applications as of now. We strongly encourage that you call us or email us to make an appointment before coming in, just so that way we know that you are coming in so we don't overbook and we don't have too many people sitting in the lobby at once. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you, and we're going to go through the website and show you how to find it. And if you have any questions, feel free to make a comment in the box. So in a second, you'll see the screen pop up. Here we go. So when looking for the Police Academy page, you can go to the ctcd.edu webpage, click on Academics, and then from there you'll click on Instructional Departments, find the Protective Services Department, and then you'll see embedded on that page is a Police Academy link. You'll be able to click on that. So the Academy, it consists of 42 plus topics, and all of those topics range anywhere from 1 to 74 hours in length, just depending on the subject that we have going on for that day. It is a very rigorous course. So this is not a normal college course where it's stop and go. It is something that you have to take continuously for the full 5.5 months, or if you're going to the night for the full 10.5 months. So it's something that's done back to back. If for any reason you have to stop due to family situation or you just can't continue, you would have to do the entire course again. Um, we try to dedicate at least 1/3 of the class to physical skills. So that would be like PT. However, sometimes, life gets in the way. So unfortunately, with COVID, sometimes we have to slow those things down, but we do try to dedicate at least 1/3 of the class to PT opportunity. Um, Upon completion of the course, you'll be eligible for 24 college credits. So initially, that will count as elective credits. After being a peace officer for 1 year, you would be able to get those college credits turned into courses that will apply for the degree plan for criminal justice. And at that time, you would just contact the department to let us know. So if you are already a peace officer and you've been a peace officer for a year, you can get college credit for going to the academy. You would just need to email us, which I will show you the contact page before we head out. All right. So like I said, as I went through, you do need to make an appointment. We won't take any walk-in appointments to turn in applications, just so that way we know when you're coming and what part of the process that you're doing. Due to COVID, as of April 1st, we did limit our academy anywhere between 20 to 24 students based upon what is going on at that time. As of right now, we're taking roughly about 24 to 25 students. However, if the conditions worsen with COVID, we may drop that number down. So that will be on a case-by-case situation. So the full-time basic peace officers course, it is Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 6 p.m. And it is about 23 to 24 weeks, give or take. We might extend it this year. We haven't decided as of yet, but when we do, we will definitely update the website to let you know. The course you'll be eligible for is the 696 course. So that's going to be 696 hours of TCOL mandated hours. And then we actually have additional hours built into the course so that way you can get certified in ASP and OC. So OC stands for Ocellarium capsicum. So i.e. pepper spray. And then we also have additional hours for physical training. So you will be here for more than 696 hours, but do note that 696 of those hours will be dedicated straight to the TCOL mandated hours that we have to teach and certify you in. We do have a current police academy going on, and that will be going on until December 4th. And then, like I said, the next course is going to be January 11th, and we are taking applications for that, which I will show you where the application is shortly. The Day Academy is primarily reserved for agency students. However, we do take independent students if we have enough slots. So as of right now, we do have a couple of slots in the Day Academy for independent students. If this should change, of course, we will let you guys know, and we'll also give you the option if you want to roll your paperwork over to the Night Academy. The Night Academy is our extended basic peace officers course. So that's the one that comes in the evenings, or otherwise known as our part-time academy. That's going to be Monday through Thursday, 6 to 10 p.m., and every other Saturday, 8 to 5. The Saturdays can vary. Sometimes we have months where you'll come on a Saturday and Sunday, just because we'll need to do training during the daylight hours. So you'll come 2 weekends back to back and take those 2 weeks off. Um, and make up your hours on the weekend. So usually we do that for like driver's training, or we'll do that for our firearms training. So it just varies depending upon if we need daylight hour or not for that. But we definitely give you a calendar well in advance to let you know. And calendars are subject to change just because, like I said, things happen. We might have to move some things around. And that application also is open. So the daytime and the nighttime academy are both open. We ask that you contact us at police.academy@ctcd.edu. Again, it's police.academy@ctcd.edu. You can contact myself or Heather Heyman, who's also in the office with me, and we will usually get back to you the same day, usually within a couple of hours. If you contact us on Friday, then we will get back to you that Monday. So just be aware that we do observe half days on Fridays here at CTC. So I'm going to take you over to the equipment list first, and we'll take a look at that. So for the academy, we do need a flash drive. If you don't want to bring a flash drive, you can bring your own laptop or iPad. If not, we do have laptops here that can be used while on campus. You'll need a police style duty belt, a black hip holster for your gun, a magazine pouch, obviously for the pistol. It needs to be able to hold at least 2 magazines. You'll need a handcuff case. You'll need a pair of handcuffs with keys, 4 black pistol belt keepers, and then as well as a Stinger flashlight. You'll obviously need a flashlight holder to hold the flashlight. You'll need a Aspeton saber, and a red gun. For the shooting portion, you'll need a set of hearing protectors, or earplugs. Either or is your choice. We've had some students prefer hearing protectors over the earplugs. Like I said, it's kind of just based upon your comfortability. And then you'll also need a pair of safety glasses to keep your eyes safe, just in case. And then for any combative training that we have, we definitely advise students have a mouth guard just to protect your mouth, your teeth, your gums, and such. And then here will be the ammunition information that you'll need. Thankfully, when the academy starts, you do not need this entire list all at once. That is a big question that we get. You don't need all of this at once. For the first day, you'll definitely need, and there's a note down here, students will only be required to have their uniform, their PT attire, their laptop or iPad, and a flash drive for the first day of class. If you bring your laptop or your iPad, you do not need the flash drive. The flash drive is just in case you use a laptop that we have here. You're more than welcome to plug in your flash drive, take the information that you need off of the computer, and then you can go home and upload it to your own. But we do try to provide a laptop just in case the student needs it. So we're going to skip over to the contact for the academy staff. So here's the contact for the academy staff as follows. The program coordinator will be Lieutenant Osborne. Here's his phone number and the email. We do use the police academy email for everybody, just so that way we can make sure that everyone's getting answered. So you'll be able to contact myself, Sergeant Thomas, Lieutenant Osborne, or Miss Heather Heyman. The physical address for our building is located below. We are building 122. We are located, if you're familiar with campus, we're located right by the gym or down the street from the nursing building, right before you go down to the main part of campus. And then here's the actual physical address for the campus. Should you need to mail in anything, we do ask that you put it attention to Protective Services Department. You can either put just Protective Services Department, or you can choose to put one of our names if you feel more comfortable, so it's going straight to a person. But we do ask if you have to mail in your transcripts, we ask that you do mail it strictly to the Protective Services Department, so that way we can make sure that we do get it. Here's a toll-free number if you need to call us, if you want to use a 1-800 number. If not, you can use our direct numbers here, and one of us will answer. We're going to go ahead and go over to the registration page. So here is the most coveted page that most students use. So we're going to go over a little bit, just some of the TCO requirements that will allow you to get into the program. You can also go straight to the TCOL website and it'll give you the same exact information. Or if you have any further questions, i.e. like you need a waiver, you definitely need to go to the TCOL website and contact TCOL to get a waiver. You cannot have a Class B misdemeanor conviction in the past 10 years unless the waiver is granted by the commission, and that is solely based upon them. We do not grant waivers here at the academy, so you would definitely need to go straight through the commission to get that. The same with you can't have any Class A misdemeanor conviction in the past 10 years. Again, you would have to go straight to the commission in order for them to give you a waiver. You can't have any felony convictions at all. No convictions of family violence offenses as well. Um, you need to possess a high school diploma or a GED or homeschool diploma. So you would need to show us the original diploma, so that way we can make a photocopy. You cannot be prohibited from operating a motor vehicle for any reason, as we do have a EVOC portion of the course, which is our driver's portion, and we have to know that you can drive a car in order to pass that portion of the academy. You cannot be prohibited by the state or federal law from possessing a firearm or ammunition. These are automatic disqualifiers if any of these apply to you. Um, you cannot have been discharged from the military under dishonorable or bad conduct. You do have to be a U.S. citizen, so if you have citizenship, the naturalization paperwork that will work as well. And then you cannot have used a controlled substance, excuse me, for the past 24 months prior to the application without a valid prescription. Um, so there's just a few other things. If you have questions or concerns, we do ask that you reach out to the department, and myself, Heather Heyman, or Lieutenant Osborne will definitely be willing to talk to you, sit down and talk to you further about any questions that you have. Um, just to back up a little bit, TCOL, it stands for the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement. So that agency specifically grants peace officers, jailers, and telecommunicator licenses for any officers in Texas. And in order to get those, you also have to have a Texas ID. So if you are wanting to join the police academy, you do have to get a Texas ID. We do know that the DMV is a little behind, especially with the pandemic and everybody's trying to go in and get their ID. So if you do not have one, it is so important that you go get one, make an appointment to get one, because if you don't have one, we will ask you, did you make an appointment to get one? So all applicants, in order to come into the CTC Police Academy, have to be 21 years or older by the completion of the academy. So if you come in and you're 20 and you take your state exam in September, you have to be 21 prior to September. If not, we will not be allowed to let you into the academy until you are either 21 or unless you're 21 prior to the test date. Um, some ways around the 21 years of age requirement is you can either have served in the military and had an honorable discharge, so you'd have to have served your full term, or you can have an associate's degree. So one of the two will allow you to be exempt from the age requirement. So it's not completely impossible to be under 21 and obtain a license. You do have to turn your packets in directly to the Central Texas Protective Services Department. You cannot mail your applications in. You do have to meet us face to face, and I'll show you where the Academy application is housed on the page. All applicants will have to take the physical fitness test as well prior to being into the academy. So you do have to pass a physical fitness test prior to coming in, and it's going to consist of the 2,000 meter row. The time is based upon your age, weight, and sex. So it's different for everybody. If you have questions on how to work the rower test calculator, you can call us up. We'll definitely walk you through it and let you know. The machine is set on 5 because there is a setting through 1 through 10. So we do set ours on 5 for the test. Everyone is set on 5. So just know that if you're practicing at home, please, please, please set the machine on 5. And we do go for a 25% VO2 max to get into the academy. If you click on this link, I'm not going to click on it now, but if you click on this link, it'll bring up the rower test calculator, and it's pretty self-explanatory in filling it in. It'll make you enter your age. It'll let you select through it. I'm sorry, it'll make you enter your weight, and it'll let you select through an age group and then select if you're female or male. And then you'll just need to change the calculator to reflect 25%, and it'll automatically give you your time. Upon completing the academy, you will have to take the same rower exam that you took to get in, but instead of it being 25%, you'll need to have 25%, which I need to change that part of the website. My apologies. But you'll need 50%. It does count as a test grade, and it's based upon the same things: age, weight, and sex. And you can see above the calculator. So a couple of documents that you need to bring in with the application is a copy of your driver's license. You will need to bring in the original driver's license, and we'll make a copy here for you. You will need an original certified copy of your birth certificate. So if you don't have one, we strongly suggest that you put in for it now, because I do know that in certain places it's taking a little longer for birth certificates to come in, especially if you have to have one where you have to get one overseas. I know I had to get mine from overseas, and it took a long time to come in. So if you are like me and you had to get one from overseas, definitely apply for it now so it can come in enough time. We cannot accept you if you do not give us an original copy of your birth certificate. We cannot take a photocopy of it. We will need you to bring in your original Social Security card as well. We'll make a copy here. Your high school diploma, you can bring in a copy of that, and then official transcripts from any college that you've been to. So we do know sometimes when you go to a college, they'll combine all of your transcripts into one transcript for whatever college you went to last. But we will need a copy of every transcript from every college that you've been to, as well as CTC. So if you've come here, you will need to go online to CTC and apply for a transcript, and then have it sent to our department. If you have graduated from college, we'll need a copy of your college degree. And then also we'll need current proof of any auto liability insurance that you have. You will need to be on the insurance policy. So if you're younger and your parents have a policy, but they don't have you on it, you can't bring their policy in. You have to be currently on an active policy. And then we normally will, once it comes time to drive again, if your insurance card has expired by the time we start to drive, we will ask you for an updated copy of your insurance policy at that time too. If you have if you have ETS out of the Army or retired, we will need a copy of your DD-214. We'll need a member 4 copy of it. And then also, if you are currently in the Army, because you can be in the Army and come to the Academy at the same time, we will need a memorandum, which you'll need to reach out directly to our department so we can give you a copy of what we need on the memorandum. And then you'll need to give that to your commander and have them fill out that form. So that way they can return it back to us stating that they understand that they're going to release you from any reliability from doing anything on active duty to come to the Academy during that time. And then this is just another tidbit. We try to put it everywhere on the website as far as making appointments and how many students that we can take. So some of this is still the same information that we had talked about before. Here is the direct link to the Day Academy application, and here is the application link to the Night Academy. They are two different links. So if you want to go to the day, we we stress it so much that you click on the Day Academy application. So that way, when we look at the application, we know which academy you're coming to. As well as the same way with the night. If you're wanting to go to the night, we ask that you click on the Night Academy application. So that way we know that you're intending to go to the night. Should the Day Academy fill up, we will allow anybody that applied for the Day Academy to roll over into the Night Academy, since it's a 2-week turnaround for the start date. So we will allow that application to roll over into the night, but we will be able to tell which ones are rolling over. A big part of this is in coming to the Academy, you do have to apply to us, but you also have to apply to Central Texas College first. So you'll scroll up here and you'll click on this big Apply Now button. It's red. You'll click on that if you are not a current student or if you have not applied recently. It usually takes about 24 to 48 hours or so, roughly, for the application process to go through. And then from there, you should get an email from CTC either saying congratulations or whatever they need from you. You will have to submit any forms that they need to electronically. We will handle degree plans here on this side of the house, so we will work with admissions in regards to getting any degree plans that we need uploaded for you. So definitely make sure if you're wanting to come to the Academy and you have not applied to CTC, you need to go to ctcd.edu, click on the Apply Now button, which is red at the top of the screen, and apply now. It is also at the bottom of the screen, and it's a big red button and it says apply now. So click on either. Some payment options for the class. That's a big question that we get. is how can we pay for the class? So any type of payment that is offered by the college, or I'm sorry, accepted by the college, is accepted with the academy. You can use financial aid, you can use the GI Bill, or any other tuition assistance that you have available to you. We have we have scholarship opportunities. So we do have a new scholarship that is coming that we're starting next year. It was for a deputy that had passed away at Bell County. His family started a scholarship fund for him, and it's called the RLM. I'm sorry, RLP uh, Scholarship Fund, and it stands for Robert L. Pettigrew. I'm not sure if any of you know him, but he was a great man. Served in the community. He actually went to CTC himself and graduated from our academy long time ago. And so his family wanted to give to a student that may be in need. So that's something we're definitely starting. So if you're interested in that scholarship opportunity, when you come in and turn in your application, you're more than welcome to ask us for that application process, and then we will make sure to get it to her for them to select the student. The student is solely selected from the family. It has nothing to do with us. We just send them the applications. There are other scholarship opportunities here on campus through our foundation office. So you are more than welcome to apply there as well. They have helped many of our students to be able to start and finish the academy. So they're always happy to help there as well. With financial aid, we definitely ask that you have filled out all forms that they need. Because unfortunately, if you do not, then you won't be eligible to use financial aid here. The same with the GI Bill. We ask that you get your letter of eligibility up front before you decide to use it. So you can get that at va.gov/ed or I'm sorry, education, and you will be able to go on there and apply for your letter of eligibility, and it will prompt you to fill out an application on that website, and then they'll mail you a letter of eligibility, usually in about 30 to 60 days, letting you know if you're eligible or not. But that will be to the determination of the VA. As well as financial aid, you can go to FAFSA.gov and fill out a FAFSA application. We do stress to our students it's money that you can use, so definitely go fill it out just in case you never know if you are eligible for those things. Um, we do, obviously, we accept check, cash, card. The business office, I believe, is still closed as of right now. They're not accepting anybody in person. So at the time, if we need to make a payment, we can give you a number to call, or we could try to figure some way out to get you in contact with the business office. So we do have to take students who are in our service area first, and below are the service areas here. So it'll be Bell County, Burnett, Coryell, Gillespie, Hamilton, Lampasas, Llano, Mason, McCullough, Mills, San Saba, and Williamson County. So these are the counties that we do have to take priority over other counties, but we do try to accommodate any and everybody that comes as long as you meet the requirements. So don't be fearful if you see that you don't reside in our service area, because we will try to help you. If not, we will try to direct you somewhere that can help you if we just don't have the capacity. We will have another day academy that starts in April. And we'll open the registration process up for that February. It'll probably be a little like a week after the night academy starts, just to give us some time to get them up and running. And then we have another academy that will start July 5th. And we'll open up the application process for that in May. So we'll have another Facebook Live for those as well. So that way you guys can be aware of that. All right. And so now we're going to talk about the Fire Service Administration. I'm going to stop sharing my screen so that way it can just go back to me. So the Fire Service Administration is something new. That is a new degree plan that is being offered here at CTC. We are currently building the last couple of courses for that degree plan. If you are a firefighter, you are more than welcome to reach out to us and let us know that you've completed a fire academy, and we can try to get you evaluated to get some credits. So you don't have to take those classes because your fire academy will count for some of those classes. So you're more than welcome to reach out to us for that. You do have to have been a firefighter for a year in order to be eligible for those classes, as well as attended a fire academy and successfully completed it. You also can be evaluated for EMT credit as well, which that will go through the nursing department, but you can start off here and then we'll obviously bridge you over to the nursing department to get those credits. So you'd be eligible for 12 credits for the fire service administration degree plan, as well as 5 credits towards EMT. Here in the near future, I know we might have a fire academy starting here at CTC. Excuse me, that will be housed in nursing. So just not to get the two confused, fire science will be nursing and fire service will be in the protective services department. We do have a certificate program for that course as well as a AAS degree plan for that. So you can do either or. If you are a volunteer firefighter or are already a firefighter and wanting to take these classes, there are many grant opportunities for you guys to explore in order to get your class paid for, so you can go ahead and get the courses done. If you have any questions, you can also contact myself at the department. So you can contact C-Link, it'll spell out clink at ctcd.edu, or you can email my boss, who's John Cella. So you can email jcella, CELLA, at ctcd.edu, and either of us will be happy to help you with the fire service administration degree plan. We have had a couple of classes already that we've done in the past. We definitely intend to start offering them next spring. So if you know anybody or if you yourself are interested, please reach out and we will be more than happy to assist you in getting the credits or getting enrolled into those classes. Is there any questions in the background? Alrighty, well, I don't see any questions have came up. If you have any questions or concerns or comments, please feel free to call down to the department and we'll be definitely happy to help you. Thank you for joining us today.